My good people, hear this out. The rumors that Faruk Kibet and Kithure Kindiki had a fight are true. Actually, it wasn't a fight. Kindiki was slapped for meeting William Samoei Ruto without Faruk's permission. I'm told nobody enters State House without a clearance of Faruk. I'm also told Kimani Ichung'wah isn't happy with how they are being treated in the house on the hill. Ndindi Nyoro was suspended from months ago and hasn't been to State House ever since. When Gachagua said that he was being mistreated by his juniors in State House, Kithure Kindiki thought he was looking for sympathy to be Mount Kenya's kingpin. Now I'm told things are thick and he will likely resign. I don't know how you feel about that, and right now we are not seeing our dear deputy president on public functions as the deputy president. Okay, let's dive into this. My name is Salit Atene and this is the Salit Experience.
My name is Ojuang Odero, aka the Sport Check. Let me just start playing this ball right now. Seeing the former deputy president, that is Rigathi Gachagua.
Yeah.
He was complaining that there are some junior officers that were mistreating him while he was serving as the Kenya's deputy president. Now, the story that you've brought, the story that that ex-user has posted, that there are allegations that Faruk Kibet, who is President William Samoei Arap Ruto's aide, slapped Kindiki. I don't want to buy that narrative. What I know, that Faruk Kibet is a powerful person.
He has the power.
He is a very powerful individual in
Kenyan politics.
In Kenya's politics, and also in President William Ruto's administration. And I can back my argument. In 2018, politicians led by the former majority leader Aden Duale and the current CS for I think it is environment, he said, and I quote, kukienda kwa ofisi ya naibu rais kuna chakula cha mchana, chakula tamu zaidi, lakini mtu ambaye atakukosesha hiyo kukula hiyo chakula, appetite, ne Faruk Kibet. People were laughing, but I think they were expressing their opinion on how Faruk Kibet is powerful in the then deputy president.
If it's a no, it's a no.
It's a no. And yesterday, something caught my attention during the launch of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Stadium. There was something that happened. You know, Gor Mahia, Kogalo fans, they're always overexcited. And when they see Baba, it's like they're seeing a semi-god.
Yeah.
And Museveni was there. The way Faruk Kibet was able to handle that situation when Governor James Orengo was speaking, he was saying, like, there's something called non-verbal keys. The way someone can communicate with his hands, you will just understand that this person is very powerful in front of a visiting head of state. He was doing something like that. It shows that Faruk Kibet is powerful. Let me come back to Professor Kithure Kindiki. This is my honest opinion. If the kitchen is getting hot, please, usikae pale, gas italipuka.
Thank you, and you are the one who is going to nurse the injuries.
Hapo ametaja Kimani Ichung'wah. Kimani Ichung'wah has been close to President William Samoei Arap Ruto for a long time as we speak. In fact, he acknowledges that under the mentorship of former President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, that is why he is now a good politician. But alleging that is now complaining that they are being mistreated. It might be true because we have another wife in the house. There are other people that are not part of the struggle, and that is the reality. When William Ruto was campaigning, he campaigned as through the Kenya Kwanza coalition, right? But when things started going south, it decided to bring the opposition, which is not bad. It is very good to bring in the opposition. So because remember, the president is the symbol of the national unity. So hapo alifanya vizuri. But if the kitchen is getting hot, tafadhali Profesa Kithure Kindiki, naibu rais, unajua ule ni jamaa ni mchapa kazi, tena ni profesa. Profesa, yani ni msomi. Ukiona amenyamaza, kuna kitu ambacho kinaendelea. Because unajua tofauti ya Rigathi Gachagua na Profesa Kithure Kindiki ni kwamba Rigathi Gachagua anasema mengi sana. Lakini Profesa Kithure Kindiki anaona kitu, ana analyze, alafu ananyamaza. Alafu ni mtu ambaye pia anajua kitu ambacho kinaitwa the 48 laws of power. Never outshine your master. And if you try to outshine your master,
utaumia. Definitely you will lose that position.
Kuna watu wengine pia wanasema kwamba ati they're alleging that Faruk Kibet ndio deputy president.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, they're alleging.
Do you know you can be ruling someone's life without even being in their life?
Usiende mbali sana. Hata watu ambao wako katika ndoa. And maybe people will say kuna wanawake wengi ambao wana rule. Like you will never know that wao ndio wakusema ama nini. Wao ndio wana rule. Kuna positive na kuna negative.
Thank you.
Yeah, kuna positive na negative. So sometimes yani unaweza angalia, you know, I read this book called Betrayal in the City. And Betrayal in the City, there were people that were so powerful that you could not touch boss. Boss is the main character. It's like Moi of those days. So in this government, I can only compare Faruk Kibet to David Murathe during President Uhuru Kenyatta's tenure. The guy was so powerful that could say anything. And during Moi's era, we used to have this person called Biwott. Biwott was so powerful that I had an allegation that at one point they had an argument with the former foreign affairs minister who died at Gotalila, whose body was found at Gotalila. That is Robert Ouko. So Faruk Kibet, that guy is no nonsense. In fact, kama wewe kama mwanamke, sura yako ikutana na yake hivi kwa event. I'm not saying, but people are making fun that akona sura ingine akikuangalia. Ask Maverick Awoko.
But what I can say is that for a country to be ruled, there must be characters like Faruk Kibet, and I can say he is standing for, he knows his work.
Yes.
And let me tell you, this is a fact. If we have the kind of governance that we have right now without someone to tell the president you are doing wrong, or without someone on his side to make sure that everything is in order, let me tell you that government will never be productive in any way.
But whether kuna opposition kweli kwa Kenya?
Right now, I don't
we have a weak opposition.
We don't have an opposition. Let me just say, the people of Kenya are the opposition right now currently, because the opposition leader is now in the government, and we can't really count on the opposition leader.
So that is the reality.
And where do you see the politics of Kenya in the next 6 months?
6 months, I am expecting so many things. Number one, I'm expecting a coalition between Gachagua, Kalonzo, John Atembea, and Eugene Wamalwa. I doubt if Matiang'i will join them. And if Matiang'i will decide to join them, well and good, but the big question will be, who is going to be the presidential candidate of that particular political outfit? I am also expecting Rigathi Gachagua to form a political party. Remember, in 2022, I think the worst ignorance from political leaders in Mount Kenya region was to join William Ruto without a political party. That was the worst ignorance. Remember? And immediately when they got in power, they started frustrating the Jubilee Party, which was Uhuru Kenyatta's political party, because William Ruto defected with the other members of parliament like Ndindi Nyoro. So they started frustrating Jeremiah Kioni and Uhuru Kenyatta. There was one time that Uhuru Kenyatta came out and said, chama chaka hizi chukuliwa. I think you remember that particular time. Now, that is what I'm also expecting. Number two, I'm expecting Fred Okengo Matiang'i to make a stand. Is he going to run for president in 2027 or not? He should make a stand. Yeah, because Gen Zs wanamtaka, is a candidate that can be it can be this is someone that you can advance his political agenda in the country, but there are people who cannot vote for Matiang'i if they remember what he did. I don't want to talk about it here. And number two, number three, I'm expecting Raila Odinga to either lose or win
the AUC.
When I say like that, in every competition you only expect two things, to win or lose. So if Raila Odinga,
may the best man win.
Yes. And I'm also expecting before the end of this year, William Ruto will also make another political stand. ODM joining him fully or
Thank you.
Yes, that's just my opinion. Yeah.
And economically,
what I can say, I know Kenyans will not like
with the
this. With the current economic situation, I will already say I am also an investor in the Republic of Kenya. Yeah, I'm also an investor. I invest in some other things. What I can tell you is that if we continue with the same trajectory, I think the economic situation will get better if the president is willing. If he is willing, yes, to change the economy will get better. But about the taxes, I know, unajua hakuna mtu mwenye anapendanga tax.
Hakuna.
Hata mimi sipendi tax. So what I can tell you, taxes na Wakenya wapenda, lakini I'm expecting the government to make the economic situation to get better. I remember last year the PS in charge of treasury, who is his name? I'm not remembering the name, but he said that the economy hizi miaka zinakuja economy itakuwa, the inflation haitakuwa mingi sana. Yeah, and we are also expecting the price of unga to go down again. Unga ni kitu ya muhimu, usiona ati the people.
I know ni ya muhimu, lakini with the current state of this economy, I don't expect anything
kwako unaona like economy haitarudi chini.
Let me tell you.
You know, we must have an optimistic.
Let me tell you. Yeah, yes, we are optimistic, and we will get the change that we want once we decide to stand for the truth and to stand for what we want.
Yeah.
You know, because if we will be going for the protest and we are not seeing ourselves through the protest to the latter end, then there is nothing productive that we are going to achieve. You know?
I think the protest should continue and they should be peaceful. I think the abduction should stop.
Number one, there will never ever be a peaceful protest. However much we want to have... no. I'm saying this because the government will never ever give you peace to have a peaceful protest, because they know very well that you guys you are standing for the truth and you are out there for your rights.
Yes.
And they are feeling like, okay, you are provoking them at some point. That's why they release the tear gases. So there will never ever be, okay, there must be bloodshed. So let's be prepared for the worst and let's be able to adjust to whatever situation
Prepare for the worst,
in.
but hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Yes.
Thank you. So my name is Salet Atieno and this is the Salet Experience. Keep it locked.
My name is Ojuang Odero. Remember to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. We are on a mission to, I want us to get to 2,000 subscribers.
By the way,
before
guys,
the end of
remember to subscribe,
because,
share, comment.